mata bahawasanya inilah titik bersejarah, titik permulaan barangkali kemerdekaan Wan Bumi Palestin.
Sumut Flotilla is an event that organized to show solidarity to Palestine. This event involves a long sea journey that will travel along the oceans through the Palestine. As we all know, when we travel along the way by using oceans, we might not have enough electricity to use for daily essentials and also survival. So to come up with this problem, we come up with an idea to use renewable sources such as ocean wave. This ocean wave will act as a pressure to supply to the valve, and then valve will store in the pressure tank, and then it will spin the turbine and generate electricity.
Our main objective of creating this model is to design and build a small-scale prototype that converts wave motion into pressurized energy. Secondly, it is to demonstrate the conversion of pressure energy into electricity. And lastly, it is to promote an eco-friendly and cost-effective energy system for island and coastal use.
The expected outcome of our project is the ping pong ball will act as a buoy that will move the shrink up and down to supply pressure. The valve will push the fluid into the Tupperware and the fluid will be collected there. The Tupperware will act as a pressure tank. The fluid that is collected will produce pressure in the tank and it will push the fluid out to the other valve. The fluid that exits the other valve will flow on the fan blade. The movement of the fan blade will then produce electrical energy and it will light up the bulb. During the making of our project, we encountered some challenges. The water pressure that we made cannot supply enough pressure to move the fan blade. Thus, the fan blade cannot be moved and the bulb cannot be light up as not enough electrical energy is produced. To overcome this problem, we add battery to act as a source of power supply. This is to show that how the model should actually work. In reality, this model do not need the battery as a power supply because it is supposedly be using dynamo to produce electrical energy to light up the bulb.
Now I explain about how our model will work. First, we have a ping pong ball will used as a buoy will be moved up and down, which push the syringe, and the water in the syringe will move inside into the small water container, and the water container will have high pressure that will move the water from the upper tube to the tube at the side of small water container, and the water will move to the two valve that I mentioned in earlier will come up water. Will open the valve. And the blade will move, will be spin, and generate electricity, and will light up the bulb. Okay.
In conclusion, unfortunately, our actual result is not the same as our expected result. This is because of several factors such as human error, for example, the parallels error while reading the measurement. The limitation of apparatus also become one of the factors why we didn't manage to get our actual result, such as the source of wave that we use is not completely stable. However, even though our actual result did not exactly match our expected result, the result still reasonable and also it can be explained by the experimental limitation and error.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!